What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. It is Monday, February 9th, right? We are literally about 4 days after the launch of TBC, 4 days after the Dark Portal has opened. And I wanted to make this video as kind of like a recap as to how this whole experience has gone, where I can see it going, and, you know, how I'm enjoying it so far. And I want you guys to comment down below your experiences because I'm curious, right? I kind of want to gauge the player base and feel how everyone is feeling. So we're going to jump over. We're doing a little bit of a walk and talk right now here in the Grand. We are out here questing on our warrior. We're about to ding level 67. I'm not going super fast. I can't just dungeon grind the entire way. I'm doing like a half min-maxy meta, I would say, where I'm like dungeon grinding my reps up and then questing the zones that I want to quest in. So, recapping, back to Thursday night, right? The portal's about to open. There's a lot of people. We have so many extra layers on the server, arguably the most popular that we've seen anniversary to date, right? And it was pretty crazy. The portal was supposed to open. We go through the portal. It's a complete lag fest, as everyone would have assumed it would be. And then we get stuck on the Wyvern for a really long time, flying to Thrallmar. But the thing is, I feel like this is kind of unavoidable, right? The only alternative to this is sitting in a queue for 10 plus hours. Like, you know, if you guys remember 2019 Classic, that's how it was. So we dealt with some pretty crazy lag for, I'd say, the better part of an hour, maybe even an hour and a half, right? But after that, it seemed like Blizzard was able to fix everything, and everything just seemed to work really well. The lag was gone. We did have some issues after that with layering, right? If you were in a group with your friends, you know, even if it said you guys were on the same layer, if you were tracking it with Nova World buffs, you couldn't really see your friends. So you technically weren't layered together. It was a bit of an issue for quite a while there, but Blizzard has since then fixed that as well. So I wanted to say, you know, as classic WoW content creators and gamers, the entire community, we love to criticize Blizzard, right? Everything that they do wrong, everyone's loud about it, and this and that. But I do want to make this video and talk about the fact that I think Blizzard actually did a great job with this launch. This is extremely smooth. TBC Anniversary is very popular. It's very alive right now. On Nova World buffs, we could see that there's 20 layers, but I've seen things saying that there's way more than 20 layers. There's about 31 layers or something like that. I don't know how true that is. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I'm seeing people say. There's a lot of layers. The game is extremely playable, and whatever they did, okay, they made it so that this balance of however many players there are and however many layers there are allows people to play how they want. Now, if you're a mining person or an herbalist, you can actually find nodes out in the world. You can quest if you want to. It's not a, you know, terrible time trying to tag mobs. This is amazing. Whatever this balance is, Blizzard, if you're watching this video, we need you to keep this balance throughout the entirety of the Burning Crusade Classic and whatever future projects. Oh, here we go. We're going to aggro this guy. We're going to just, we're going to take this guy out real quick. We need to keep this balance because I think that a lot of people were like, there's no way you're going to be able to quest. There's going to be no nodes. They're going to be overrun by the bots, this and that, yada, yada, yada. And that really has not been the case. Okay, it absolutely hasn't been. You're able to quest if you're a questing gamer. You're able to dungeon grind if that's what you want to do. You're able to run around and farm nodes, right? Gathering professions. This has been something that's been almost impossible throughout all of Anniversary. And I think that whatever Blizzard did, whether it's just the more layers or they changed the balancing on layers, I think it's actually perfect right now, and I want to recognize that, and I think you guys as a community should recognize that as well. Like I said, I know we love to hyper criticize Blizzard for everything that they do wrong, but this is something that they did right, and I wanted to make this video so it's on record that I'm saying this, because I think this balance is literally perfect. We need to keep this balance. So as players drop off naturally throughout the phases, right? By the end of phase 1, a good chunk of players drop off. By the end of phase 2, another good chunk of players drop off. Let's keep this balance. Whatever this is, the player to layer ratio, whatever it is, let's try and keep this moving forward. And if Blizzard can do that, I think they found the recipe for success here. I'm on Night Slayer. I'm on a PvP server, by the way. And yeah, there's some world PvP here and there, but it doesn't make the game unplayable. You can gather, you can quest, you can do whatever you want. Every zone feels just right, the balance. And I think that I haven't really seen this before from Blizzard. So whatever they did, it's really working. So hats off to you guys over at Blizzard if you are watching this video. And I really do want to know how you guys feel about it. I think my experience so far has been amazing, right? I think, like I said, I'm almost level 67. I'm questing into Grand. I'm not going the full min-max optimal route. I'm trying to also enjoy myself along the way. And it's been great so far, right? I'm like halfway done questing through Nagrand, one of my favorite zones. I did my Ramparts and Blood Furnace farm to my honored reputation with Thrallmar, did the same thing with Cenarian Expedition, with Slave Pens and Underbog, and then I quested Zangar Marsh and Thrallmar. I know if you wait till 70, you can make a ton of gold and whatever, but I'm enjoying myself, right? I'm doing it the way that I want to do it, and you guys know that every video that I've been putting out for you guys has been telling you to kind of take the road that you want to take, where you're going to enjoy the game the most, okay? Don't burn yourselves out. Just enjoy yourself. Probably going to be the last time we play TBC for either forever or for quite some time, right? I'm sure eventually one day down the road when we're old and gray, oh God, those guys are coming at me. We don't want to walk towards them. We're going to go backwards. You just enjoy yourself. It's very important to do that and not burn yourself out, right? Okay, he aggroed them. We could keep going. So let me know how you guys have been dealing with the launch. Like I said, I think that first hour was very laggy, but kind of unavoidable, right? There was no queue to get on the game. If we were back in 2019, you would have been sitting in queue for 3, 4, 5, 6 plus hours to get on the game. There was no queue. We dealt with a bit of lag for the better part of an hour, and then everything seemed to be fixed, and we were pumping and having a really good time. So Blizzard, you did a great job with this. If you do see this video, community, let me know how your launch experience has been down in the comments below. And I want to urge everyone, take your time, enjoy yourself. Don't succumb to the FOMO. You will hit level 70. You will be in the raids. You will do everything you want to do and more. There is plenty of time. So try and resist that FOMO. Unless you're someone who really does want to min-max and level as fast as possible. If you're just a quester with no questy, no guides or whatever, enjoy yourself. If you are a dungeon grinding gamer, enjoy yourself. If you're someone who does like to quest, but you like to use guides and you use like Rested XP or whatever, enjoy yourself. Also, shameless plug, if you're a Rested XP gamer, use my link in the description. I earn a commission on it and you get 10% off. So if that's something you like to do, go ahead and use it. I don't personally think it's absolutely necessary for leveling in TBC, but some people like to turn their brain off and follow an arrow, and I get that as well. But anyways, guys, comment down below. Again, I want to know all about your TBC launch experience. Mine has been great so far. Follow us on Twitch, twitch.tv/hammerdance. We stream Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And subscribe to the channel if you guys love Classic WoW as much as me. This has been such a breath of fresh air. I've been waiting for TBC to come back for such a long time, and I'm honestly so happy that it's here. Really, really enjoying myself, and you can see that on stream. So come hang out with us on stream. We stream Monday through Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Like I said, support us just by hanging out over there. Anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching and listening in. I'll see you all in the next one.